Hey everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about We're a Bad Idea, Right? By K.L. Walther. There is a question mark, so you have to use that inflection. I got this off of NetGalley.
Same.
So this book is it's funny because I think like 20 pages into it, I texted Sarah and I'm like, I think this is supposed to be like risky business. And then after you read it at the very end, there's like an author's note that it's supposed to be like risky business.
And I haven't seen Risky Business, so as per usual, I feel like this is kind of how our conversations go. You tie it to a movie, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen it.
And then I'm like, what do you mean you never saw it? Um, so this book is about Audrey. She is 18 years old. It is her senior year of high school, and she is a very gifted glass blower. She has like a hot shop. She has an online store. She's making money, and she gets this incredible chance to get into this fellowship in North Carolina. Well, her parents are like, no, you're going to business school. You got into Penn State. You're going to business school. We're not going to pay for this. But then they go away on a 2 week European vacation and leave her alone in their seaside mansion. And I feel like I can say that because they say mansion a lot in this book. And she has a party, and then after the party, during the party, she gets super drunk and she goes online and she uses her parents' emergency credit card to charge the tuition for this fellowship. Um, and so one of her friends suggests that you should Airbnb your guest house because they have a guest house and try to make money to pay back what she charged for the fellowship. At the same time, her best friend Henry, who helps run her online glass store, has just broken up with their other best friend, and they decide, and she's got a crush on a guy that they work with as cater waiters. And so they decide that they're going to fake date to try to like lure their potential love interest while also running this Airbnb, and it kind of goes from there.
See, and I think as you're talking about the summary, it like points to the things that I kind of didn't work for me as far as number one, it definitely felt like poor little rich girl. Like I did not like the amount of wealth in this book is just gratuitous, it felt like. And I'm sure it exists. I just don't want to read about it right now. And then like the other thing is when she was taught like the most interesting part of the main character is the fact that she's a glassblower. However, when she talks about her hot shop, the way she talks about it, it feels very condescending, like this is how these are the terms you need to use for it. Like it doesn't feel like she's drawing me into her world. It just feels like she's like explaining to me.
So the hot shop stuff didn't bother me. I've taken a glass blowing class, and it was like it all
No,
made
it's
sense.
just like the conversations surrounding the hot shop were like very condescending. I didn't like it.
So the thing is, like, and I tried to figure out because I really enjoy her other books, and this one was fine. And I was trying to figure out because like they're all lifestyle porn, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember the one about Madeline and like her brother's wedding. I can't remember the name of that book, but that was lifestyle porn. But there was something more like soft about it. Like this, there was just something. And maybe part of me feels like Audrey wasn't that well developed. So maybe like if you saw more of Audrey and like her and Henry, it kind of felt like they went from we're best friends to we're making out to I'm in love with him. And I feel like that happened really fast.
Well, there was a lot, like, there wasn't much developed with the fake date aspect as far as like they
No.
didn't really go on dates. And like it never really kind of turned into the fake date thing. Plus, there were a lot of character names, and I had trouble keeping like track of who was who, especially because you really didn't get to know anybody. And then like the people that Henry and Audrey are both trying to like, you know, convince to actually date them. Like you never really got to know Ellie or Griff, and like so I don't know how I'm really supposed to feel about them. Like I don't, you did lose a lot with the characters.
Well, and I feel like there was stuff that, like, there's a part where they're at a restaurant and she's trying to use her debit card. and it doesn't work. And she's like, oh, it's probably an issue with the chip. And then they never go back to it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And
Well, and
I
then
don't,
like you could have had interesting interactions with the Airbnb guests, but like then you don't really, and like I don't know.
yeah. And I kind of feel like she was trying so hard to make it risky business. Because in the author's note, she says that that's what she was trying to
Yeah.
do, that you kind of lost the characters.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, and like I said, it was fine. And I mean, I think that like the teens who are enjoy her books are going to be okay with this. I just think that like even
I don't
compared to
know.
her other books, it's not as good. It's
By the end of it, like I was just like, I don't want to hear about this girl's life anymore. Like I don't want to know anymore about it. And
well,
and then, like the picture perfect, everything turns out great. Well, of course it does for the poor little rich girl. Like it just,
I mean, it ended up like the movie.
which I haven't seen.
Yeah. So, and how many 15-year-olds have seen that movie?
Right.
Because you said you were going to watch it and it's not
Well, I
available.
was gonna watch it because I'd never seen it, and then I looked it up on all of the streaming apps, and you have to rent it. Like you have to pay money to watch it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like on like Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. Like it was on like Prime, I think that I had to pay for.
Yeah.
And there were a couple other apps, but like it wasn't even on like if I get Paramount Plus or if I got, like any or like Peacock, it wasn't on any of those like traditional apps.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there was something because they keep saying, Audrey, you live in a mansion. I don't know why. Like, and that's the thing, because in the other book, she basically lived on like, wasn't it like a horse farm estate or something? And that didn't bother me.
Yeah, no.
But I think it gets down to the character. I
I
think,
think in order for this book to work, the character has to work.
and I don't think Audrey was developed
And I
enough.
don't think we knew, like, probably wouldn't really realize that in the other books because the characters work. You know what I mean?
Right, right. We should just rate it. Our
Okay.
rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns, we go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it gets a horse.
I'm at like 2 unicorns. I really didn't like this book. Like, the setting totally set me off.
I'm at 3. Like, I'm not mad that I read it, but like, it was okay. I was slightly disappointed. So that is where we are on We're a Bad Idea, right? And we'll see you around.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.